Welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. This morning, breakfast is by the one and only Chef Dida.
Yeah,
how are you doing
morning.
today?
Fine, thank you very much.
Fantastic. You're all pinky. Yeah. Is this the new color for your brand?
This has been the color for my brand.
Well, I've never noticed it, or you used to keep it. This one, it looks really nice.
Right.
Bright pink. It's lovely.
Thank you very much.
I would have thought you would have Chef Dida here. But it's okay. I'll tell you her name. She's Chef Dida. So what are we having for breakfast?
So we're having cookies.
Cookies?
Red velvet crinkle cookies.
Red velvet crinkle cookies.
Yes.
Sounds like a mouthful. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
We are making use of butter, cocoa powder, sugar, flour, then vanilla, baking powder, baking soda, and a pinch of red food coloring.
Okay, so pinch, just a pinch is what you need.
Yeah, if you are using the powdered one, pinch. But if you are using the gel food coloring, about 2 drops.
2 drops,
yeah.
Okay. So, of course, eggs.
Yeah, eggs, and eggs.
So, run us through the process. How are we going to get this done?
For this, it's a very simple recipe, something that I would love everyone to try during this Valentine period because of its color. So, you just add your butter to your bowl.
Okay.
Your butter and flour.
Okay.
Your butter and sugar, sorry. Add your butter and sugar to your bowl.
Okay.
Mix.
How much butter is that and how much sugar?
So we have about 50 grams of butter.
Okay.
Then 75 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I don't have measuring tools, how can I get it?
About 1/4 cup of butter.
Okay.
Then half a cup of sugar.
Okay, so 1/4 cup of butter, half a cup of
sugar.
Okay.
Then we have 2 cups of flour.
Okay.
That's about 225 grams.
Okay.
Then this is powdered sugar and granulated sugar. That's
powdered sugar and granulated sugar?
Yeah, our regular sugar.
Is it the same as what you poured in?
Yes, but this one I'll be using it to roll our dough to give it that crackling effect.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just mix this for a bit. Then I'll be adding my egg one at a time.
After you've been able to mix this in and they're small, the melange has happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't really entail too much mixing or too much process and all. It's something you can still do with your kids at home.
So out of curiosity, why are you using a fork to get that done? Okay,
because it's a small quantity, so that's why I'm using a fork. So if I'm having a larger quantity, I'll rather use my whisk or your regular stand hand mixer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it.
Well, because it's a small quantity.
Yeah. To show you how easy it is.
But what if I'm like the lazy type and I cannot be bothered to use fork at all?
You can still use your hand mixer.
It will not be clumsy to use the hand mixer.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. So what goes in next?
The egg.
The eggs. Yeah. Okay. So you're making use of 2 eggs for this particular.
Yes. 2 eggs.
Or is it 1 egg and the other one will come in later?
2 eggs for this particular recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you've been thinking of something special to do for your loved one, be it your spouse or that person you want to toast, you know how nice it would be to have a Valentine package. Someone sends you a Valentine package and everything in it is handmade. Someone said, why are we talking about Valentine when it isn't even 14th of January?
It's next month.
Christmas is over. People are already looking at the red of February 14th. It's pressure. But it's good. It's good. We're just getting you started. People always wait till last minute to get gifts. But the reality is, the earlier you start shopping, the better. So get at it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to break 1 egg
at each time. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? At this point, let's take a look at the ingredients on your screen right now. You check them out. So if you missed anything when we were mentioning them earlier, you can quickly scribble it down for your red velvet crinkle cookies. Sounds like a mouthful, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be really tasty as well. Okay. So the eggs are in.
Now I'll be adding my red food coloring.
The red food coloring.
Yeah, then I'll be adding this to my dry ingredients. That's the cocoa powder, baking powder, and baking soda.
So you will mix everything together and that's see what the red food coloring does. So that's how red velvet. I don't say that's how red velvet cake is made, but this is how red velvet cookies are made. So crinkle cookies. I like the crinkle, twinkle little star. Scratch what I said earlier about Valentine. This looks like Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
My goodness, there's just something about the sugar, the sprinkle of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Chef Dida is making us breakfast. She's making cookies. That's red velvet crinkle cookies. That's what she's making.
Yeah.
And it's a process. So I was wondering why she was putting it in the granulated sugar before putting it in the powdered sugar.
Okay.
And she told me why. So I'd like you to share it with everybody.
So, you know, after mixing your dough, your cookie dough, you have to put it in the freezer or fridge to rest for about at least an hour or two.
Yeah. So this is what you see
yes,
when
this
you
is what
do
you
that.
get when you are done.
Yeah.
So bringing it out, it tends to sweat a little. So, and coating your cookie in just powdered sugar, the powdered sugar will absorb the water from the cookie and tends not to bring out this powdered look on it by the time it's done baking. So we actually tend to use caster sugar first before powdered sugar to prevent it from absorbing the powdered sugar quickly. That's all.
So this looks really nice. It looks really nice. Looks really, really nice.
And playful.
And playful too. So this is something you can do with your children, even beyond Valentine. Children would definitely love to put their fingers in, in the sugar and lick it. But of course, playing around with it, balls and all would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what your result would be, just as Chef Dida said, when you've allowed it sit for an hour or two in your refrigerator. Should it be the freezer or the refrigerator?
Refrigerator is better, yeah.
In the refrigerator, okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy time to make it faster,
Freezer.
So freezer is 30 minutes.
Yeah. Freezer is 30 minutes. And you can actually mix your dough and leave it for about 3 months in the freezer. Yes,
Wow.
it's something you can do, yes.
So it's something you can do in large quantity
and just
store it. Then you'll be taking it out little by little.
That's
fantastic. So when you bring it out from the freezer frozen, for how long should you let it sit before you use it?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes, and it's good to go. You can start mixing it.
Yes.
So when I saw this wrap this morning, I thought it was a hat, and I was like, hey, are we using cow hats to cook this?
No.
But it's actually the red velvet cookies. Okay, so there's a batch in the air fryer right now, if you want to take a look at it. That's the first batch we made. So if you want to take a look at it, this is it. Let me show it. Let me show it. Just a minute. I just want to lean towards the camera. Yeah, so this is what it will look like. So can you see the crinkle there? Can you see the crinkle? That's what we're trying to achieve. So that's what makes it crinkle cookies, because the sugar has aided in helping it to break down that way. So it looks smooth when you roll it, but then when it's baking, it goes flat. You see the cookies at the end of the day. So when I saw it, even I asked the question, like, cookies that are round, egbami, but then she explained that it's definitely going to go flat, and then you get the eventual result. So you saw some of them were already going flat. By the time the cookie is all done, it will definitely look perfect. Let's take a look at the ingredients if you missed them earlier, so you can write them down. Red velvet crinkle cookies. That's what we're having for breakfast. And my goodness, Dawn's cookies go so well with milk. Oh,
so
dunk
well.
them in milk. That's
Oh
bliss.
my God.
My gosh. I think cookies are the only thing I can dunk in anything. I'm not really fond of bread being dunked. I'm not even fond of bread and stew, like, because of dunking. Chef Dida has today won the baker's heart and made us breakfast.
Yes. Wow.
So this is red velvet crinkle cookies. Dig in. Tell us what you make
Have
of
a bite.
it.
Crinkle cookies.
Crinkle cookies. And milk.
You can dunk it if you want.
Okay.
This is, I'm not posting.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Looks good.
This is great.
Okay.
It's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
All right.
That's the idea.
That's what
So
she
the
was
back
doing.
looks like eggshells.
Yeah.
And then when
Yeah,
you bite
biting
it,
is like agege bread.
Wow. Woo. That's good.
okay.
Chef Dida done did it.
She done did it again.
Thank you to everyone for being a part of the show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
And we will see you tomorrow.
All right
Chef
then,
Dida.
7 a.m. everyone.
Bye.
Bye.